Hi guys, Angie Bishop, my fairy treasures. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry I'm running late. I have been messing around with my stupid camera and my holder here that holds my phone. And I'm still messing with it. So just a second, you guys. I don't know what is the deal. It's like I didn't change anything, but you know, me and these computer and phone stuff is a hot mess. Hot mess. Look how far I am from the screen. Anyway, let me see what it looks like on the on my iPad. Let me turn my iPad. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Sorry I start the whole show with me complaining about my camera. Aren't I always complaining about my camera? All right, just a second. I'm going to get you guys on the iPad here. Then I can see exactly what you guys are seeing. We got some fun stuff we're working on today. This is what we're doing today. Really, really fun. Okay, let me get myself on here. This is what we're doing today. Really, really fun. All right, and my sound is working. Okay. Oh. Just 1 second, guys. There we go. Let me get that off of there so I can see what you guys are seeing. Yeah, I think it's okay if I work that far from the thing. I think that'll work. Let me just move this back and forth and see if I can, what that's going to do. Okay, so this needs to go forward, not backwards. All right, let me see what that does. Just a second, you guys. Technical issues, still trying to get myself straightened out. Let's see about that, how that works. You can do all this, but until you turn it on, it all changes. Okay, good. That looks decent. All right, let me welcome people in here. Sorry, guys. Now that I got my camera situation straightened out. What a mess today. So sorry. Okay, let me see who's in here. Hey, Gloria, welcome in. Welcome in. It's a TFF Ray. Thank you very much. Everyone's saying TFF Ray. Thank you, Twisted Fiber friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Laura's Yarn Talk, welcome in. Drifter Thrifter, welcome in. Laura says Unicorn Raid as well. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Unicorn Raid. Thank you, Unicorn Raid. And also thank you, TFF. Yes, thank you guys so much. Lashera, she says TFD Raid, welcome in. Harmy's Creations, welcome in. Margaret G, welcome in. She says, good afternoon, Angie, all in the chat. Hey, Froggy, TFF Ray. Thank you, Froggy. Froggy, this is what you get for sending people over. Let's get some bubble action. Okay, just a second. And Lulu's Treasure is the one who gave me this bubble machine, you guys. This bubble machine is awesome. I love it. So thank you, Lulu's Treasures. And this is for Froggy and the Yarny Fiber Sisters. Thank you, guys. Yarny Fiber Sisters. What is the other one? Froggy and I just saw it right now. TFF. Woo! Aren't those? Doesn't this make some awesome bubbles? And look, the light. I better not do that too much because I know some people are sensitive to stuff like that. But I love this bubble machine. Look at the bubble. Oh my gosh. I'm such a child. I'm such a child. But that is so fun. So that's some bubbles for you guys. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me just clean that up real quick. And I'm leaving these here because this is what we're making today. We are altering a bottle, and we're doing it FINNIBAIR style. So I'm just leaving those there so you guys can see them while I welcome people in still. Okay. Hey, Dinky Crafts, welcome in. She says TFF Raid. Hey, Elizabeth Alcaraz, welcome in. She says, hello, everyone. What are you doing? I'm doing mixed media. Hello, beautiful Angela. Thank you, sweetie. We're going to be doing some FINNIBAIR art. So we're going to be turning this pickle jar, which I love the shape of this pickle jar. Look at the shape of this pickle jar. Isn't that just the shape so cool? So it's going to be a nice little, you know, you can put things in it or you can just use it as decor. So it's going to be fabulous. Make sure I'm underneath the camera a little better. There we go. So that's what we're going to be turning. So these are wine bottles that I altered with the FINNIBAIR style, but we're going to do the same kind of thing, but with a pickle jar. Hey, Harmony's Creation, welcome in. Harmony says she's doing, hi Elizabeth, I'm doing boho tags. All right, I like when you guys are crafting or arting along or knitting or crocheting. It's awesome. Twisted Fiber Friends. That's what TFF means, Harmony's Creations. And thank you, Dinky Crafts Jennifer. Welcome in. Hey, Nana Michelle, welcome in, welcome in. She says TFF Raid. So we have, oh my gosh, we have, wait, is that all the same ones? TFF. Okay, we have TFD Raid, TFF Raid, and then, oh, okay, so that's Froggy. TFF Raid is Froggy. Okay, and then we have TFD. Okay, oh, that which is Twisted Fiber Friends. Oh, I'm getting myself confused. Thank you guys so much for the raid. I just want to give credit for this beautiful raid. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth said and reminded everyone to give a thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. Yes, you guys, if you want your links dropped, put CC and the moderators will drop your links. And definitely Twisted Fiber Friends and Froggy, you guys drop your links so we can make sure everyone joins your channel. Put CC in the chat and then your links will get dropped. Hey Sunita, welcome in, welcome in. She says, hi all, I got dizzy, so laying down for a bit. Oh no. Nana Michelle, did I welcome you in? Yeah, I did. But anyway, girl, welcome in, Nana Michelle. Welcome in, Margaret G. Yes, Sunita, I hope you're not feeling too bad. You got dizzy and had to lay down for a bit. I hope you feel better, girl. Hope it's nothing serious. Hey, Nancy, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Adrian, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, I want to let you guys know right now, this is the time. Hobby Lobby has their 75% off, like everything, the whole store pretty much. But right now they're in the craft section and the fine art section, and more they're in the craft section, and then they'll move to the fine art section. And this is gonna happen for the next 2 to 3 months, but it's starting right now. So I've told you guys so many times, so many things that I've gotten from this from the 75% off. So start going to Hobby Lobby, start looking for all your stuff that you can use for your mixed media, art journaling, junk journaling, card making, for all that stuff. So this is the time. So you can start stocking up because it's 75% off, you guys. It's insanely good deals. And start watching all of the Hobby Lobby, if you're interested, watching all the Hobby Lobby 75% off clearance hauls. So you know what's out there, what's on clearance, and what to look for. Everyone's telling Sunita to feel better. Yes, Sunita. Hopefully you just need to take a little nap and you'll feel good. Hey, Natural Nene 61, welcome in. Carolyn, welcome in. Hey, Renee Wright, welcome in. Hey, Dark Sky, little sweetie, welcome in, welcome in. LaShara, welcome in. Mary D loves crochet, welcome in. Everybody's just saying hi to everybody. Hey, Aisha's Handmade, welcome in. Okay, Elizabeth says, what is FINNIBAIR? I'm going to explain it in just a minute. Hey, Lulu's Treasure, welcome in, sweetie. I got that. Oh, I think you've been seeing me do it, but I love this bubble machine. I love that this lights up. I love if you go real fast, it shoots out a ton of little small little bubbles. They're so cute. Some are really big and some are really small. I love it. So you'll see me using this. I love my bubble machine, Lulu's Treasure. Thank you so much for sending that to me. Margaret G, welcome in. This is great. I just saved some bottles for crafting. No idea, but how I can learn to do this. Oh, girl, you're going to love this today. You're going to be able to make art out of those bottles. Okay. Hey, Dawn, welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Darcia White, welcome in. Adrian says molds you can use resin, dry clay, or plaster of Paris in. Yes, these molds you can use any of that, or you can use like the clear casting resin or any color casting resin. You can use plaster of Paris, or you can use clay. We're going to use air dry clay, and we're going to do that. We're going to use the air dry clay today. There's reasons to use the resin. There's reasons to use plaster of Paris. And then there's also reasons to use the clay, and I'll explain those as we go along. The air dry clay. And you guys, good news, you get the air dry clay at Dollar Tree. So when you go to Dollar Tree, they don't always have the air dry clay. So make sure if you see some and you like this whole thing of what we're doing today, pick some of that up. This is what the air dry clay looks like. So you know what to look for. And it's in the craft section. And this stuff works very nice. So if you like what we're doing today, air dry clay. You want air dry and not the one you have to put in the oven, because then you have to put this glass in the oven, and I don't know. It's just a lot easier with the air dry. And plus, I think the air dry might mold better in the molds and take it out easier, I think. But you can always experiment. Like if you don't have air dry and all you have is like polymer clay, you can try it, which I'm sure it would probably work. I don't know, because then you have to use the molding paste and then you have to put that in the oven. I would just stick with the air dry clay, and you'll see as we go along. Okay. Hey, Live Love Crochet, welcome in. Welcome in, Jens. Oh, Sanita, you can't even hold your phone up. You're just listening. Oh, Sanita, I'm sending all my positive healing energy to you. So sorry, sweetie. Angela Wright, welcome in. She says, hi, Angie, everybody in the chat. How are you all doing today? I'm doing fine. Cooking supper. Sounds good. Okay, everybody's just saying hi to everybody. Okay, so. All right, perfect. So I said hi to everybody in the chat. Everybody hopefully has given a thumbs up already. And this isn't going to be finished in one day, you guys, today. This is going to take this Sunday and probably next Sunday, because there's drying time involved. All right, what I want to do is bring this down a little closer. Is that going to be possible? I don't know why this thing does not want to come down and stay. Hopefully this thing that holds my phone isn't trying to break, because it's not wanting to stay down any further than this. It's really weird. The thing is just acting up. It's probably not acting up. It's probably me. Okay. All right, so let me move this out. So let me show you what we're working on. Okay, we'll do one at a time. This is a wine bottle. My neighbor had tons of wine bottles, and I mean tons. So he gave me a lot. So I have a ton of wine bottles, and I collect bottles. Whenever I see a glass, I can't put a glass bottle. I can't ever throw a glass jar, glass bottle down or throw them away. I collect tons of them. I don't know what my problem is. But anyway, so this is a wine bottle. This right here, I got this, these are drawer pulls that I picked up for $1 a piece at Hobby Lobby clearance. In like, you know, the home decor section. And that's what that looks like. You can also get these drawer pulls at Dollar Tree. And I picked up a few from there too. Okay. So this is FINNIBAIR inspired art. And what FINNIBAIR inspired, this is what it is. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to show you how to do it. These pieces here are all casted in molds with the air dry clay. Okay, all these pieces. And these are the molds that we're going to use. We probably aren't going to get to the molds today, but we'll see. Well, we might. Yeah, we probably will get to the molds today. Okay, look at this one. This is really cool. These you get at you can get them at scrapbook.com, or you can go to primamarketing.com, and they sell FINNIBAIR. FINNIBAIR is FINNIBAIR. FINNIBAIR. And so when you're doing this, you can look up FINNIBAIR molds. This is one of them. I know. It's very steampunk. Then I got one of these, and it's gears. Now, these are not cheap, but they do go on sale. They're around $20 a piece, but they do go on sale for maybe $12 to $15. And I know that still sounds expensive, but you know what? These are the kind of things that I like to invest my money in too, because I can use these over and over and over. It's like stamps. It's like stencils. These are your, the core, you know. Here's another one. I think I got these on sale at scrapbook.com, and they were like $12 instead of 20. This is some more gears. So this is going to be very steampunk. This right here, now look at, I showed you all that stuff that seemed very steampunk. Then we're going to throw in some butterflies and dragonflies maybe in this whole thing. Okay. And then more steampunky stuff. These skulls. I love skulls mixed with butterflies and flowers. I love that whole look. And then some bat wings. Okay. All right. I know you guys are like, what are you doing? Okay. So, and then this right here, I'll show you this right here. Just making sure what you guys can see in there. See how this looks very textured, and the paint on here? That's the first step of what we have to do. Okay. And I'm going to show you how to do that. All right. And then the other one I have, now this one I haven't put on the top. I haven't put a the drawer pull in there, but I'm going to. When I had done this one, I didn't have any drawer. I don't think I had any drawer pulls at that time. This is another one I did. And if you notice, all of these look very I need to bring my phone back. All of these look very vintage, look very old, and I want it to look very old and aged, and like we dug it up out of the ground. You guys know everything I do, I want it to look like it was dug up out of the ground. So these are the FINNIBAIR pieces molded from the air dried clay. And then this is some really cool, FINNIBAIR sells this too, the gold flakes. And this is a gold flake mixture. It has silver, gold, and copper. Isn't that cool? We'll do some of that today. Okay, but first step we have to do is create this texture on here. So when we put the paint on here, okay, all right. So that's so you know where we're going. Okay, so you know the goal. You know what's going on. Put those down. And you guys, about every 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, I will check the chat. Okay. I swear I'm never going to get this camera straight today the way I want it. Jeez. Oh, now it's just even more crooked. What in the world is going on? Bear with me today, guys. Bear with me, please. All right, there we go. It's as good as it's going to get today. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is we have to create that texture, right? Let me put that somewhere. So to create that texture, we're going to use book pages of any sort. I would just use book pages. I wouldn't use like music notes and all that. I would just use book pages. Anything you can that's real cheap, like book pages is what I would use. Then so we'll do some book pages. Then I have like some paper bag type of stuff. This was packing material. And then we're going to use, look at this. I bought a whole thing of patterns, you guys, because you can do so much with pattern pieces. The this stuff here, the actual pattern itself. It's like, and if you don't have pattern pieces, you can also use tissue paper, okay? This is going to give us texture, okay? But I was just saying, if you have old patterns, you can use that instead of tissue paper, or you can use tissue paper, okay? And when this wrinkles, this gives a lot of good texture. So we got to do all that first. And we're going to use, sorry guys, we're going to use matte gel. You can use anything, but I love the matte gel. And then the matte gel also dries quick. And we need it to dry quick today because, you know, we're doing a video or we're doing a live. So we ain't got time for drying. Nobody has time for drying. All right, let me get my glue brush out. All right, so let's get started. Hopefully this thing's not going to roll around. It is going to roll around. I need something on the side of me that's going to stop this. So there we go. All right, so let's just begin. And like I said, how the whole thing works is about every 10 to 15 minutes, you guys, I will be, I'm also going to wrinkle it a little bit because I want it to, I want that texture, okay? We don't want this to be smooth. So there we go. Just going to start gluing on pieces of paper, wrinkled pieces of paper. Anyway, so every 10 to 15 minutes, I will be, about every 10 to 15 minutes, I will check the chat. So do not worry. Oh, and if you want me, if you have something that you want me to specifically see or a question you want me to answer, put it in caps. Put it in all caps. It's a little bit awkward working on this like this because I'm used to having it up facing me, but I got to leave it down so you guys can see what I'm doing, or you're gonna be like, girl, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. Sometimes I will have to lift it up a little bit. And yes, you can use Mod Podge. You can use Elmer's glue. You can use any of that stuff. And the more wrinkles we create, the better. Okay. When it comes to this part up here, I'm just going to go with the tissue paper up here. We'll do this separately. Well, you know what? Let's just leave this on here because I need to know where to stop at. So this will be my stopping line, and we'll put some stuff on this too. This is the first time I do a lot of like wine look shaped bottles. I've never done a what is this? Pickle jar. So this will be really fun. And the reason I like the matte medium, I'm using matte gel, but matte gel, matte medium, same thing. I like using this because it dries pretty quick, and we have, you know, different steps to get to. It also has a really nice matte finish, which doesn't really matter for what we're doing, but the drying time does really matter. And also, I'm going to tear off the any of the straight edges, because if we have torn edges everywhere, that'll give us more texture, because all we're doing right now is creating texture, right? Let's get some more. So just in about 5 minutes, I'm going to check the chat. And you guys know we always do a giveaway, and I got a fun giveaway, you guys, today. So stick around till 4 o'clock, and that's the time we'll do the giveaway. You know, Hobby Lobby has that clearance, so I've been buying different really cool things from the Hobby Lobby clearance to give away. And talking about that, let me share something with you guys. Hopefully that's going down well. Look at this. Sometimes I might be out of frame for a second. Let me get some lights. Yeah, I want to show you guys two things because it's the price. Okay, this is the matte gel that I'm using. This is matte by Master's Touch. They haven't started marking down in the fine art section, but they will soon in the next month or so. I got this last year. I got a bunch of them. $20, regularly $4.99. Matte gel is one of the main things I use in my art, so I'm so glad to have a nice little stockpile because I use the heck out of this stuff. $4.99 instead of $19.99, and look at this. This is a big old 16 fluid ounces. So this is one of the big ones. Okay, the other thing I want to show you, to glue on the clay, the air dry clay that we put in these molds, you need to use molding paste to do that, and it will hold the heavy stuff, okay? And it'll also dry very nicely to whatever shape. Also, FINNIBAIR has molding paste too. See, this is the FINNIBAIR's molding paste. This is Liquitex molding paste. You can use either one; it does not matter. This was on clearance, but the price is off of it. God, this is huge. This was 32 ounces of molding paste. This was, I didn't pay more than $5 or $6 for this. It was probably only 30 bucks. So that's what I'm talking about, this sale. Be paying attention and be visiting Hobby Lobby. Okay, now I'm on the obnoxious end of going to this clearance. I go every day right now. But Hobby Lobby is 5 minutes from my house, so that's why I can go every day. It's not a big deal. And sometimes I go twice a day. Depends on where they're at in the sale. If I go there and I can see they're going to be marking more stuff down, I'll go back, you know, at the end of the day and see what else they mark down. I like to go in the morning and then go later on in the evening if I go twice. And I know that sounds obnoxious, but if you want the good stuff, because this sale, everybody knows about this clearance. If you want the good stuff, you're going to have to go pretty often or just get lucky. So, and maybe you create your own luck if you go a lot like I do. Like I said, is that obnoxious to go twice a day or every day? Yeah, I know it is. But I know that's the one I'm going to get the stuff I want to get at the price I want to get. So I'm willing to do it. Some people who are new are like, this girl's crazy. Every day, twice a day. What? Is she crazy? Yes, I am. I'm art and craft crazy. Never said I was sane. Never said I was sane. Okay. Put some more down here. Well, you know what I didn't put on here? I'll just put some here and there. I didn't put any the paper bag. You can actually use a paper bag, but this is like the paper bag, the stuff that comes in like packaging type of paper bag material. That's what I got, which I like a little bit better than a paper bag because it's not so thick. You can glue it down easier. And kind of crumble it before you use it. Just crumble it a little bit. You also can crumble your paper a little bit too. Just so you create all you're doing, just trying to create as much texture as possible right now. Oh, I like working like this better. Oh, I'm glad I found a way to work where you guys can see it and I can see it better. Yay. So, why is this called FINNIBAIR style art? Because FINNIBAIR, she has her own channel. You guys check her out. I love her channel. And she also, all her products that she creates is made by Prima. So she works for Prima. And she used to do all this with her just with whatever brand of stuff she wanted to use to do this type of style of art. And I've been doing this kind of art for ever since I started YouTube. I saw her art and I was like, oh yes, ma'am. And I was watching her way before she worked for FINNIBAIR and way before she started way before she was working for Prima. And I think FINNIBAIR is her last name or something. I'm not really sure. I don't even know what her name is. I just call her FINNIBAIR. Okay, so now we got a lot. We're getting a lot of good texture, right, on this jar. Okay. So next, let's throw some of the pattern pieces. Now this is where the really good texture starts coming in. Oh, let me check the chat before I start throwing on the pattern pieces. Now the pattern pieces, you can either do pattern pieces or you can do look at me, I get so excited. You can do pattern pieces or tissue paper. Okay, tissue paper will do the same thing. All right, but I thought I'd let you know because you can do either one. So I'll give you a double chance. What do you have patterns? Do you have tissue paper? Do you have both? You can even use both if you want. Okay, let me see what people are saying here. Hey, Jerry, welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, I'm so sorry, Carolyn. Hey, C Rose, welcome in, sweetie. Okay. Hey, Heather, welcome in. She says, Angie, please check hurting ears. What's hurting ears? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Heather. Let me know. Oh, thank you, Dark Sky. Dark Sky just dropped FINNIBAIR Art Files. That's her YouTube channel. Thank you, Dark Sky. You guys will get a kick out of that. I also belong to FINNIBAIR's Facebook group. So I'll be I'll be posting this in the FINNIBAIR Facebook group and our Magical Little Place Facebook group. Okay, let's see who else is on here. I know, Carolyn. I wish you could get these sales online. They should make them online. Harmony says, I'm craft crazy too. I know. I am. Is the 75% clearance, Heather, hurting your ears? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, I'm in the box. Okay. Let me do my thing here so I can get out of the box. Just a second, guys. Where's the sound? Layout. Settings. There we go. Audio. Why I get into the box. Okay. Just a second, guys. I want to bring this down a little bit more. All right, well, hopefully that's better. Okay. All right, let me see what else you guys are saying here. Hey, Unique Amazing Stripes, welcome in. Lulu says, I was wondering what that was, matte gel. Yes. How do I sound now, you guys? You guys are saying a lot of feedback. How do I sound now? Adrian says, love all Angie's work, but I need to keep my ADD butt focus on 3 things I'm doing. I know, girl. I know. C Rose says, tons of fun. Lulu says, it looks fun. Thank you, sweetie. Hey, Granny D, welcome in, welcome in. Lulu's Treasure says, I've never used Mod Podge, but it looks fun. You can use Mod Podge, you can use Elmer's glue or any type of school glue. You can use the matte gel like I'm using. Adrian says, watch Angie's playlist. Thank you, Adrian, you sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Christine in the house. You're not late, sweetie. You're fine. Hey, Unique Amazing Stripes, welcome in. Okay. Hey, Nancy McDonald. I think I already welcomed you in, but if not, girl, welcome in. Adrian says, OMG, I need the dragonfly. I know. That's one of the most recent ones I got. Zero says she loves the bottles. Okay, Margaret G says Amazon has the skull one for $15.08. So you guys check Amazon. Oh, also check eBay. Check eBay and Amazon for these molds. So they're FINNIBAIR molds. You can say FINNIBAIR molds or you can say Prima molds, because also some of my molds are Prima. They're not even FINNIBAIR. They're just Prima. Like this one, I don't know if this, I think this one is not even FINNIBAIR. Yeah, this one here that has the dragonfly and the butterflies and then these stars. This one is a Prima mold. This isn't FINNIBAIR. So put in FINNIBAIR molds and then put in Prima molds because you're going to get a lot of them. Thank you, Elizabeth. She says, Angie, beautiful. Thank you. Nancy says, yay, need the skulls and butterflies. I love the look of like skulls with butterflies with roses. I just like that whole look. I like the juxtaposition of all that. So, well, just the same way as I like grunge, but I like pretty grunge. I like it to look grungy and then throw some cool rhinestoney, beautiful thing on it. You know what I'm saying? I like that, the difference of that. But that's me. Okay, let's just see. Hey, D Rose, welcome in. Welcome in. Nancy says, I want that mold. Mold, buying molds is addicting because you just want them all. Hey, Live Love Crochet, welcome in. Welcome in. Everybody's saying hi to Granny D. We love our Granny D. Granny D's just like forever. Granny D, Granny D, Granny D. Granny D, do you feel welcomed? I know you do feel welcomed and loved. Okay, I got through the chat, I believe. Oh, Sunita, maybe that's the problem. Sunita says, oh man, I think I'm hungry. Just realized I only had coffee. That might be your whole problem of why you're feeling faint and tired. Harmony's Creation says glam grunge. Love it. Yeah, I love glam grunge. Hey, Regina, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, I sound good now. Very good. Ciro says, so many different forms of clay to play with, especially in molds. So fun. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, everybody says I sound better. Okay, good. All right, so, hey, Dinky Crafts, if I didn't say hi to you, welcome in. Okay, everyone says I sound normal. Okay, so left off with pattern pieces. So let's start doing the pattern pieces. And you guys, okay, let me tell you the difference of okay, use the same molds no matter what you're going to put these molds on, okay? But I need to make sure this is nice and wrinkled. When I use the plaster of Paris, I'll use that on any, like when I'm doing like a flat surface, like if I'm going to alter a box, I use plaster of Paris. I use plaster of Paris pretty much on everything. The only time I use the clay most of the time is when it's on a round surface, like a bottle or something, okay? When I'm going to do a flat surface, like do a box or do a canvas, anything that's flat, I will probably use the plaster of Paris, okay, in the mold. Okay, now if I have something that's going to be handled a lot, I'll use, because I don't want, because plaster of Paris can break, okay? But if it's something that's going to be decorative and it's not going to be handled, and it's not, it'll be fine. But if you're going to do something that's going to be handled maybe a little bit or needs some flexibility to it, I would use resin, clear resin, like this, okay? The issue with clear resin is expensive. Plaster of Paris is cheap. You can get a big old container of it for like $6-7. It'll last you forever. Clear resin, this costs $20, or maybe it costs 15. You just use equal parts of both. There's 2 bottles, you use equal parts and then pour it right into the resin. So we'll go over this sometime too. But I saved that resin for when I need something that can be handled a lot, so it doesn't break. But most of the time I do stuff, it's just for decoration, right? It's just decorative. So I'll use the so most of the time I will use the plaster of Paris. Now, when you watch FINNIBAIR, she likes to use the I think she has her own clear resin, and her clear resin dries within I think 10 or 15 minutes. It's a quick drying resin, so she likes to do that so she can dry it quickly. What I do, just to save money, I use the plaster of Paris, and they dry within an hour or 2, so I can't start my project right away, but I'll just get out all of my molds that I want to use, and I will just, you know, make up a bunch of plaster of Paris and just pour a bunch of molds, and within about an hour I'm ready to go. So okay, now we're going to get this covered up here. And up here, I'm just going to use pattern paper just to give it that texture, because I need something that's really going to mold to the jar up here at the top, because that's where it's the most, That's where it's the most, has the most shape to it. And I need something that's just going to mold very easily to the bottle. Hopefully this is going to last. I need to bust out another bottle of my molding paste, or my matte medium or matte gel. Okay. Yeah, why don't I turn it this way? Duh. Then I can see better. What am I doing? I'm sitting here suffering, trying to look up and above. And I'm like, you could just turn the jar. Hello. Oh, so much better. Okay. In about 10 minutes, I will check chat again, so don't worry. How many of you guys think you guys want to try something like this? Let me know in the chat. Does this interest you enough to try it out? And this type of art you can do in so many different ways. Oh, you can do, it's just endless. There was a girl, she's on the FINNIBAIR team, and she has like a FINNIBAIR, she has a FINNIBAIR team who does all, she sends the products to, and they do all kinds of cool projects. This lady did like, one of her, a black like leather or faux leather purse. She did the molds. She used the black purse as the base, the surface. So she didn't redo the surface, but she collaged all of the molded pieces on there and then painted them. Oh, it's so fabulous. I want to do that to one of my purses. And that's where you would use the casting resin, okay? Because then it's like a hard plastic, and it won't break, and it'll move with the leather bag. I should do you know what? We'll do that. We'll do my purse. We'll do my purse here. Maybe we'll do this for the next few weeks because I'm really loving it, and I haven't done FINNIBAIR for art for so long. Let's do my purse. So when we're done with this jar, we'll do my purse. Let me show you one more FINNIBAIR sample of stuff I've done. Let me show you one more. Let me show you. Okay, so this right here is those, you know, those tin, they're made out of metal, those metal boxes from Christmas, the Christmas tins. This was a Christmas tin. And I bought a ton of these Christmas tins to do this, to alter them. Isn't that pretty? Look at that fairy. That's a mold. These are all molds. Isn't that gorgeous? You can't even tell this was a Christmas tin, a Christmas cookie tin. Isn't that fabulous? This right here is a stencil that makes it look cracked. Isn't that cool? Okay, so there's that. And then this one. And I did these last year on a live. So you can see this. You can see the process. Isn't that beautiful, that that Egyptian looking woman? And I used the bat wings underneath her. Doesn't that look cool? And then this is another mold of her, smaller, and then her again, smaller here. What else did I do? Oh, and this is a frame. I didn't even show you guys that. That's a frame behind there. And so it's collaging again, but you collage with molded pieces. Now, you don't have to just collage with molded pieces. If you have broken pieces of jewelry, if you have Christmas decorations, I love Christmas decorations, like a cross or things that don't look Christmassy specifically. Do you know what I'm saying? Christmas decorations can be so cool. You don't have to mold the piece. You already have it, right? So you can use Christmas decorations. You can use, and I always buy crosses to use the crosses of Christmas decorations. You can use bits of broken jewelry, anything, your wood pieces that you can get at Dollar Tree. You can use all those. You don't even have to get the molds. Okay. And then there's that at the front of it. There's the side, and there's that. Okay. So anyway, I just want to show you. So that's a flat surface, and this was all done with plaster of Paris. These pieces. Okay. Just wanted to show you guys that. And I've done way more. I've even done, I'll show it in a little bit. I've also done, like my art journals. I've done that for the cover of my art journal. I'll show it to you guys in just a second. Let me just get some more of this done. All right, let's, almost forget to wrinkle, because we want texture. And this is where we're going to get our texture. Take care of that lid here in just a second. And we'll just do tissue paper on the lid. And I cannot tell you guys how relaxing doing this is. Just relaxing. You don't have to think very much. You just go. Just go. You don't have to think or anything. And anybody can do this. Anybody. Anybody can do anything. But pretty much anything. Just depends. I mean, there are limitations. But this is easy. There's not a skill to learn. You're pasting paper to a pickle jar. Come on, you're pasting paper to a pickle jar. You can do this. And like I said, you don't have to go and get those molds. You can go into your Christmas decorations. You'll be surprised how many cool Christmas decorations you have that you can use in things like this. And then look at your broken jewelry bits. Look at any of your little wooden pieces that you get at Dollar Tree. Like they sell a bunch of crosses and roses that are all wood from Dollar Tree. So just check out all that kind of stuff. See what you have in your stash. This can all be done with stuff in your stash. If you don't have matte medium, you have Elmer's glue, you have what's that other collaging glue? Mod Podge. You have book pages. You probably have a bottle around the house. So you can do this if you want to do it. That's all it takes, is if you want to do it, if it interests you. Even the painting part, when we get to the painting part, you can use just your 50-cent acrylic paints. That's what I used to use. I'm going to use FINNIBAIR paints, okay? But I didn't used to use FINNIBAIR paints. Oh, and that's another thing. Hobby Lobby is going to have, some stores have already done it. My store hasn't done it yet. But especially for this type of work, for mixed media, for jelly printing, the acrylic paint in the craft section is going to 15 cents. They have one called, what is it called? Auntie or something? Auntie, Granny? I can't think of what it's called. But anyway, it's like they charge $1 for this little craft paints. They're 15 cents, you guys. So what I'm going to do, they're 15 cents. So, I'm going to buy some of those. I'll buy a couple extras so I can give those away. that acrylic paint, but they're 15 cents. And then they have the 8-ounce bottles for like 70 cents. And those bottles are usually $5. So really be paying attention on the soon in the craft section for the paint. Some people, I've been watching the videos, some people's stores already got it. My store, they are slow as molasses, and they're slower this year than they've ever been. The lady, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but the lady who works in that section, the guy who used to worked in it last year, who was doing the markdowns, he was the store manager, and he was doing a lot of the markdowns in the craft section. He was quick. This lady is slow as molasses. Every day I go, it's the same lady doing it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, girl, you're never going to get through this. You need to move. I want to yell at her. Get moving. Get this stuff marked down. I know it's not that serious, but it is. She's making me go back every day for I don't know how long. You know, I sound like a crazy person. She probably thinks I'm crazy. She sees me like every day. She's like, what is this girl doing? Oh no, I talked to her. That's right. I did talk to her. I talked to her and she goes, I go, I know you think we're crazy. She goes, no, I'm a crafter too. I understand. I'm like, if you're a crafter, you understand, then you need to move. Get moving faster. Get this stuff clearance out. Get it done. What's cool is I know the manager at Hobby Lobby. And well, I know pretty much all the managers there. Anyway, a year, I think, was it last year or the year before? I think it was 2 years ago. I had gone in there so many times. I knew they were clearancing the Tim Holtz stuff, and everybody wants to get the Tim Holtz stuff at the clearance price. And every time I would go in there, they hadn't clearanced it, okay? And other people's had been clearanced like a month, and they still had not clearanced the Tim Holtz stuff. So finally, I said, let me just ask the manager. So I asked her, I said, you know what? Do you know when you guys are going to clearance the Tim Holtz stuff? Well, they have like a manifest, like paperwork. So she looked at her manifest. That's what she called it. And she goes, oh, she goes, we can mark that down right now. Let me just call what's his name over here, and he'll mark that stuff for you down right now. So it was awesome, you guys. He marked the stuff down, and I'd say if I wanted it, and he would just throw it in my basket. And I was the first one at my store, this was 2 years ago, to get all the Tim Holtz I wanted. I was so excited. So there's an idea for you. Just go ask the manager, say, do you know when you guys are going to mark that stuff down? And don't ask a store person, because they don't know crap, okay? And they're not going to tell you anything. Most of them aren't going to tell you anything worthwhile. But if you know the store manager, or they see you come in, especially, it may work for you. It worked for me. She goes, we'll mark that down right now for you. I go, thank you, sweetie. She goes, you're welcome. You're in here all the time. You spend a lot of money in here. You're very nice. You're a very nice customer. So yeah, we'll do that for you. Oh, girl, thank you. So like they say, it pays to be nice. For sure. Be nice. Be nice anyway. Don't be a jerk. There's no reason to be a jerk. But be nice to those store associates and make friends. Because when it comes down to these clearances and sales, I even walk into places, Hobby Lobby and other stores I go to, and they'll be like, hey, this is on sale, this is on sale, this is on clearance. And with the yarn clearance, because I have a lot of knitters and crocheters in here, when we have our big 75% off clearance for yarn in June and sometimes July, the girl who marks it down, she's a crocheter, and we became friends like last year or the year before. I think even the year before we were friends. And so this year she just started marking stuff down this last summer. And she goes, hey, Angela, hey, I'm here for the clearance. She goes, hey, she goes, what do you want me to mark down? I said, well, I was interested. I go, it's okay. You can just go ahead and just, do what you need to do. She goes, no, tell me what you need. She goes, I'm going to shop with you. So as we mark this stuff down, I'm shopping. I said, okay, girl. So she had her cart and my cart. Again, she's just marking the stuff down, throwing it in the cart, throwing it in her cart. And we shopped together. We did this for 2 to 3 days. I would go back. I go, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. She goes, okay. I spent 2 hours a day with her for like 3 days. It was crazy. Because, you know, it takes a while to mark all this stuff down. Okay, look, we got all this done. Now, I'm not going to worry about opening this jar up. So I just went all the way around this jar. It's going to be decor. I'm not going to be storing things in this. So I don't care about opening this up. Okay, let me check the chat because it's been a little while since I've checked the chat. Am I going to need this brush again? I don't know. Let's just put it in the water. Yay, I finally finished a tub of the matte gel. I like, that's an accomplishment to me. Getting to the bottom of the jar of your stuff. Using your stuff. I love when I use my stuff and I get to the bottom of it. Because we bought all this stuff to use it, right? So, all right, let me get some of this glue down off of here. Okay. All right, so the next thing is going to be, what's the next thing? Oh, it's going to be molding the pieces. So, yay, we're going to get to that next now. So let me just take the jar and put the jar up here. Oh, it doesn't matter. I didn't really want to put it on my table, but whatever. I need another baby wipe. A couple of them. Okay. One more for this and one for my hands. All right. Let's get my hands. Okay, so next thing is the air dried clay. Okay. Okay, so next is the molds. Oh, I got to get to the chat before we do the molds. And we're going to decide what we're doing exactly for the design on here. Okay. All right, let me just check the chat though and see what you guys are saying. Ciro says, I smile everywhere I go. I love how people react. Some people smile or strike up a conversation and others look like a scowl on their face. And it's them I want to smile. My goal in life. Awesome, C Rose. Exactly. I totally agree with everything you said. If I say hi to you or smile at you and you scowl back, you know what? That's on you. It really is. It's on you. And you're making your day not good. Scowling at people. But you're making your day good because you're smiling and saying hi to people. Hey, Chris Kaleidoscope, welcome in. Chris Kaleidoscope, so what do you do with the empty containers? This is a pickle jar that we're covering, and it's just going to be decor. It's just going to be like a really pretty vase feature, like a little, just a decor piece to put in my house. So I'm not going to store anything in it, but you could if you wanted to, but it's going to be a decor piece in my house. Dark Sky said, last June on the Hobby Lobby yarn clearance sale, I had a lot of yarn in my cart. A lady thought I was an employee, started asking me questions about yarn she was looking for. Dark Sky, girl, that's happened to me too. You buy so much, it's so piled up, they think that you work there. It's happened to me too. Hey, Hope Johnson, welcome in. Hope Johnson said, the ones by me have a whole resin section. Harmony's Creation says, nice manager. Wasn't that nice? Oh, I love her. Okay. Harmony's Creation says, LOL, Angie, you can stay there all day and peek around the corner. Adrian says, the Dollar Trees around me don't get the good goods. You know what, too? You kind of have, okay, hopefully you have more than one Dollar Tree that's not too far away. And you definitely have to go quite often. And you have to visit more than one Dollar Tree, really more than two. I do have some, I think, some really good Dollar Tree hauls, but it's not like I go to one Dollar Tree. I go to 2 or 3, sometimes 4 different Dollar Trees, and there's different days, and then I show my haul. But it takes a little bit to collect the stuff from Dollar Tree. You may only find like, well, not me. I can find a lot of good stuff between 2 Dollar Trees. Usually I don't have to go to the third. Anyway. Okay. Okay, Hope Johnson says, but Dollar Tree sells resin in a small size is a freaky good if you're just getting started and don't want to commit to larger sizes. Resin? I've never seen. Okay, girl. Okay, give us the 411, Hope Johnson. Give us the 411. Where is it in the craft section that you can get this resin? I've never seen resin at Dollar Tree, and I am really super interested. So let us know. Did you see it in the craft section? And have you seen it recently? Yeah, Zero says hers doesn't sell resin. I've never seen it. I want to, I'm going Dollar Tree online when we get off of here, and I'm going to see if it's online. Oh, thank you, Dark Sky. She said, please join Angie's Facebook group. Yes, join our Facebook group. It's called Our Magical Little Place. Everything is on there. Anybody who's doing the Soul Collage cards or Soul Collage art journaling, people are posting. Knitting, my knitters and crocheters, they're posting. Anybody from Sundays who likes to do any of the stuff I'm doing, they're posting. So it's a place, it's just a creative place to post. Okay, if you're selling anything, you can post. If you have a YouTube channel, you can post. If you have a tutorial that you want everyone to see, you can post it there. It's like an all-in-one stock place. Only thing that's not permitted there is it being mean, but pretty much everything else is permitted there. Everyone's saying that's awesome about the resin. I'm baffled. If I see resin, I'm clearing the shelf. Okay, I'm clearing the shelf if I see resin there. This resin's expensive. Okay. Everyone's talking, everybody. Thank you, Dark Sky. Dark Sky said thumbs up. Yes, please leave a thumbs up, you guys. Elizabeth says on Amazon, you can buy the resin and molds. Exactly. Yeah, so you can go check out all these FINNIBAIR molds or the Prima molds or molds, period. Okay, there'll be other molds that aren't even a name brand. Also, you can use other molds. You guys, right now, Hobby Lobby is clearancing out the candy section. They've got some really cool molds in the candy section where you mold chocolate. You can use those too. Pick up those molds too. And in the section at Hobby Lobby where there's paint, they have different molds over there too. And I've picked up molds from there. So pick up those too. Harmony says, ooh, I have some great ideas now. Awesome, girl. Adrian says, I love that box. Thank you. Thank you. Elizabeth says, stunning. Thank you, sweetie. Harmony says, great idea. Thank you. Thank you. Regina says, beautiful. Harmony says, pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Zero says, gorgeous. Thank you, guys. Elizabeth Alcaraz says, I'll try. You can do it, girl. You can do it. You guys, anybody that's new, I think Hope is new today, I believe, after I've read all this. Anybody who's new, who's never been here before, let me know and say I'm new. Because the first Sunday of every month, I have a big giveaway. We always do a giveaway at the end, but I do a really big giveaway the first Sunday of the month. And then if you're new, I put a ticket in the bucket. Okay, this is a bucket full of tickets for the giveaway. So since Hope Johnson is new, let's write her name down. Hope Johnson. So Hope Johnson, you got a entry into the giveaway. And the new people who just came in today, how you get more entries is if you donate to the channel, there's a $sign at the bottom. And if you donate to the channel, and it just helps support the channel. It helps for shipping, and it helps support the channel and me doing. I also pay every month for the StreamYard, so it just keeps everything going. So if you do donate, like if you donate $3, you get 3 entries. If you donate $5, you get 5 entries. So that's how that works. But when it's your first day and you're new, I put in an entry for you. So there you go, Hope Johnson. You're in the bucket. Okay. Ciro says you can use it for jewelry or boxes or bottles or anything to make a brooch. Cool. Exactly, Ciro. She says it's 2-product system that you make in a cup, usually provided and pour in a mold. Exactly. You have 2 different cups. You pour in A and you pour in B into the little cups. They have to be this just basically the same amount, equal amounts. And then you pour both, you measure them out equal amounts, and you pour them into another container or into one to the other, and then mix it around with a little stick and then pour it into the mold. It's really easy. So that's what resin is, and it's really easy. And it looks like this in a box. And you can see I'm pouring it into the mold. It's real easy. Elizabeth says, I'm hungry, waiting for my son to finish cooking. Ciro says, you can use a glue gun, but I rather use clay, plaster of Paris, or resin. Angie just showed. Exactly. Darcia White, have I welcomed you in yet, girl? If I haven't, girl, welcome in, welcome in. Granny D says, I do feel love time, and I love all y'all right back. Little sweet Granny D. Okay. Thank you, Ciros. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, guys. We're going to celebrate you right now. Let me just check a couple more chats here. Hey, D. Nicole, welcome in, welcome in. She says, hi, Angie and chat. I'm new, but always listening in the background. Awesome. So, D. Cole, since it's your first time coming on here, I'm going to give you an entry into the big giveaway, which will be next week, the first Sunday of every month. So, D. Nicole. So there you go, D. Nicole. You are in the bucket. So you're in the giveaway. Hey, Snowbird, welcome in, welcome in. C-Rose says, Jens, I did that. She had an overflowing cart and 2 employees were standing there, so I assumed it was theirs. Exactly. Hope John said it's the $5 treat. Girl, that's the truth. Because every four items is $5. It's crazy. Jen says, have you ever had someone going through the items in your cart as if you were a worker putting the things back on the shelves? Yes, I have. Okay, let's celebrate C-Rose and Adrian. Did I get one when I was last live? Dawn, you're new. It sounds like Dawn, you are new. So I don't think you did. So Dawn, I'm going to put you in the giveaway. So there you go, Dawn. Yay! So for our new people, before I celebrate C-Rose and Adrian, let me do some dancing for the 2 new people and putting them in. So just a second. Here we go. Oh, what the heck did I just do? Okay, here we go. Okay, and we'll do it for the other new person. Okay, and here's for C-Rose. Okay, and here's for Adrian. Yay, yay. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. And here's the bubbles. Wait, just 1 second. I love this bubble machine. Thank you, Lulu's Treasures. Look at all those bubbles. Oh my God, I absolutely love this. Check out those bubbles. Oh, people told me I needed this bubble machine, and I did need this bubble machine. This was not a want. This was a need in my life. Woo! Look at all those bubbles. Oh my God, I could do this forever. And what I didn't know when I first started this is you have to go really fast, like, and the faster you go, the more bubbles come out, the bigger, smaller. I love this thing. Thank you, Lulu's Treasure. Love it. Okay, I gotta write the tickets though for C Rose and Adrian. Okay, just a second. Let me go back to comments. Okay. Okay, there they are. So C Rose, $2. So C Rose, I'm writing your name down. Get 2 tickets. Thank you, sweetie. C Rose. There we go. Thank you, honey. You're in the giveaway. And then we have Adrian. And 2 tickets for Adrian. Thank you, Adrian. I just spelled your name wrong, but I know it's you. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, sweetie. You're in the giveaway. Thank you guys so much. Okay. All right, so let's continue on, and I will check chat again in about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so now we got to decide which ones of these I'm using. Granny D, I love those knee pads, Angie. Okay, I know. Let me think what I want to do. Okay, I know I want to do this. I want the base, because what it is, this is basically collage, but instead of using paper, you're using these molded pieces, right? So I know that I want to use these wings. See these bat wings? I want that to be the base. Oh my God. There's water in here. Oh, you know what I need to do? Well, no, they should come out easy. Well, I don't know. You know, let me go get some cornstarch, you guys, because I really should dust these with cornstarch to make sure they come out of the molds good. Okay. This will just extra ensure that I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, I got some cornstarch right here. So I can dust the mold before I put the clay in there, because it helps release. Now we're releasing it right away, and I've done it where I've forgotten to put cornstarch in there and it's released, but just to make sure. Okay, so I'm taking just a dry paintbrush and just dusting this mold, just to make sure. Better to be safe than sorry. Okay, let me move this stuff out of the way. I don't need any of that anymore. All right, so let's get the air dry clay out. This feels good. I'm working standing up right now. Feels good. And you guys, I bought this. I bought ton. Okay, they had my Dollar Tree had this, and I picked up like I probably picked up 10 of these here when everything was $1. I think it was a year, maybe almost 2 years ago. I've had these for 2 years, and these are still just as moist. They're not molded. Nice. All right, let me take off my rings because just in case, I just don't want any clay on these. Now, you have to use some type of clay, and I like the air dry clay because it dries quick. Because you have to mold this to the bottle. See, so that's why you wouldn't use like the here we go. That's why you wouldn't use the plaster of Paris or the oh, I didn't have nails the last time I did this. That's why you wouldn't use the plaster of Paris or the resin. Because you need this piece to mold to the bottle. Okay. Now, if you have a flat surface, you can also use the clay. If you have like a flat surface, like a box or a canvas or whatever you're going to do, you can use this air dry clay in the molding pieces and let it dry and use it after it dries. You can do that too. So the clay can be used any way. You can use on flat surfaces. But definitely you need the clay when you want to mold it around like a bottle or a bowl. Anything that's rounded. Make sure you keep your clay in the original packaging and just kind of keep it covered up so it doesn't want to dry. You know, let me put my readers on so I can really see what I'm doing. Okay. And sorry to say, we won't be finishing this today. So you won't be able to see the total finished project, but you guys know where we're going. And for people who just came in, this is what we're looking at doing. I mean, this is the style reason. This is on a wine bottle. Okay, so this right here is a, isn't that beautiful? That is for $1. I got these drawer pulls at Dollar Tree. Not Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby. But they do have drawer pulls in the craft. They're not even in the craft section. They're in the automotive section. I don't know why. For $1.25 a piece. So this is what we're going for. But we're going to do it on a pickle jar. Okay. So for those of you who just came in and are like, what are we doing? That's the goal. Okay. And the molded pieces, these are all molds with clay. And that's what we're doing right now. Okay. So anybody that's come in, just come in, you know what we're doing. And this right here, this pickle jar has been covered with book pages, paper bag, crumbled up, real wrinkly, because we want to create texture, and pattern pieces, crumbled up and put on here because we want a lot of texture. Okay. All right. So let me get the rest of these molds out of the way for right now. All right. So to glue this on, molding paste actually glues on this really, really well. So let's open up our molding paste. Let me get some type of scraper or something to get the molding paste out with this. What do I want to use? I could use this. Oh, this might work good. What I'm exactly looking for, you know, I can't find what I'm exactly looking for. Don't I have it? Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm looking for anything like this, just to get this out and just scrape it on. I think this might work better. So I'm using molding paste. So that's this. Okay. FINNIBAIR also makes molding paste. Okay. But I got this for like $6. This big, huge tub, 32 ounces. Insanely good deal. Okay, so these pieces are nicely molded. So let's demold. Now, one thing I found out about the clay, check it out. Isn't that cool? One thing I found out about the clay is that, oh, hopefully I didn't lose my train of thought. Oh man, I was going to tell you something about this clay. It'll enter my brain again, hopefully. Check it out. Isn't that cool? And the white's the powder, so no big deal. Okay, so let's take our piece, and we can start anywhere. It doesn't matter, right? Anywhere is the front because it's the jar. So we're going to take our molding paste. Ooh, that big old chunk dried in here. Let me remove this out of here. I got some of my molding paste that dried up in a big chunk. Is that dry? Yeah, it is. Just a second, guys. Just removing some of the dry bits out of my molding paste. What the heck? Been a while since I opened this up. Not all of it dried, just at the top, a little bit dried. Okay. I can move those chunks later. No major. Okay, so let me take some of this molding paste and put it here on my glass mat. All right, so these are the wings, the bat wings. You want to be careful. And I'm going to put the molding paste on the back of here. You know what? How did I do this last time? Maybe I put the molding paste on the jar. Let's try putting the molding paste on the jar. It's been a while since I worked with this. You know what I think it is? My molding paste is a little bit old, so because I've had this for a while. So I think it's not wanting to let me think for a second. What am I doing? Is this what I'm doing? I think so. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. To make sure. Nope, that's upside down. All right. Sorry, guys. I know I'm looking awkward here. Just a minute. I'm getting there. And what's cool, anything that's left on here as molding paste can just be as for texture. Like anywhere that I have molding paste that I don't need it, even better because we can use that as texture. Okay, so okay, this is how this goes. So we're going to put that there. I'm going to put that there so this doesn't move. Okay. So then we have our wings. Cool. So now our wings are on. So now we're going to layer on top of here. And like I said, see all this right here? See all this texture paste here? It doesn't, this will be perfect because that's going to create more texture, right? Remember, we created all this texture with the book pages, paper bag, and the tissue paper or pattern paper, right? So look at all the texture. So now we're creating more texture with any of this molding paste that's on here. So that'll be perfect. All right, let's mold out our next piece. All right, so our next one, what do we want to do next? We want to do, I'm creating on the fly, guys. I'm creating it on the fly. Oh. Do we want a big dragonfly or butterfly? I know what Jeannie would say. A butterfly, please. I'm just looking and seeing what I want. Oh, that's what I was going to say. You don't want something that's really small or has too much design in it to use the clay. A lot of times it doesn't come out as nice. So you have to keep that in consideration too. So the one I think has the best chance of coming out really nicely is maybe this butterfly here or this butterfly. This butterfly has a lot of design in it. Let's do this butterfly right here. Okay, so let's put some powder in here so we can demold easy, or at least easier. Okay. All right, so let's do this again. And you guys, what I'll do as far as questions, hey, Butterfly Dreams, Butterfly Mom, how are you doing, girl? Welcome in, Dreamy. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna work until the end for the next until 4 o'clock, and then we'll do the giveaway. And we may do the giveaway at about maybe about 4:15, 4:10, because I do want to get I have to get all these molded pieces on here because all this will dry together. So we might go until 4:30 today. And we're not going to get to the painting part today. So we're just going to get to the part where we're going to build up the where we're building up our pieces. Okay. So we're not going to probably get to, we're not going to get to the painting part. We'll do the painting part next week. And then, because this all has to dry. Okay. So now let's demold. See how this one comes out. Okay, good. Yay. I'm glad this came out nice because see, look, that has a lot of design in it. See how pretty? Okay. Okay. So now let's take our molding paste again. The piece goes right there. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to spray this molding paste a little bit of water. The molding paste is always really nice and thick, but this is a little thick because it's been sitting there for a while. Okay, there we go. That's a lot easier to spread now. I think that was a little bit of my problem. Okay, so now I want to build this up, right? So I'm just deciding where I want to put this butterfly. I'm going to put it right here in the middle. So let's put some molding paste down here so this glues on. So those of you who just came in, I'm gluing this butterfly on here with a thing called molding paste. You get it in the fine art section, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, any art supply store. FINNIBAIR makes their own molding paste. Let's take our butterfly and put her on here. Let me make sure there's some molding paste underneath there. There we go. So see, it's like collage still. So I'm still collaging like I always am, but I'm doing it with these molded pieces. Okay. So now we got these, we got the bat wings. We have now this butterfly. What else do I want to do? What else do I want to do to this? Okay, we got to get some grungy stuff on here, right? So I want to do some skulls and some skulls and then gears. Okay, so the skulls that I want to do is I want to do some smaller skulls. So I'm going to do that skull right there. Okay, or maybe maybe we could put one big skull right there. That would look good. Let me think. Let me think. Yeah, I think this one going right there. Okay, so I'm going to do this skull right here. Okay. I think that's the one we're going to do. Hopefully you guys can see me where I'm working at on here. Yeah, you guys can see it. And I'll do some of this FINNIBAIR style work, and I'll just use broken pieces of jewelry. I'll use Christmas decorations. I'll use some of the wooden pieces from Dollar Tree, some of the Christmas decorations I've bought over the years from Dollar Tree. I'll use all these bits and pieces, and I won't use any molds. We'll do something like that too. Okay, this one didn't form very good. All right, let me try this big one. Let me try this big skull. Maybe that'll be better. When you're molding with clay, sometimes it can be a little bit finicky. The mold can be. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh, maybe that's why I didn't come out. I didn't powder it. Let me powder first. But anyway, when you're working with clay, it can be a little finicky sometimes on some of the different molds. It might have been finicky just now because I forgot to put the cornstarch in there. Sorry, guys, my nose is acting up like usual. Okay, so let's see how this one's. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I think that one was giving me problems because it I think it was giving me problems because I didn't put the cornstarch in there. There we go. So check this out. See the little skull head? Oh yeah, that's going to fit there just perfect. So let's put some of the molding paste here. Cool. And I know it looks messy, you guys, right now, but you saw the goal, what we're going for. So believe me, when we get to the painting part, That's when all this comes out, when we start doing the painting part. And I'm going to show you the paints before we go, so you can know what we're doing next week, okay? For the painting part. Why can I not come down with this without it popping up? It's so irritating. All right. Next, what else do we want to do? All right. What are we going to do next? All right, let's do some gears, okay? So we're going to do some gears next. Just making sure what else I have out here. All right, I'm just thinking, you guys. I don't know how that would look. See this dragonfly here? I'm thinking about taking this dragonfly and putting that right here at the bottom. I think that could look really cool. Let's do it. But first, let's put some gears right there, some small gears. So let's do that, and then we'll do that. So I'm just looking to see which gears I want to do. What I'm looking at is seeing which gears are going to come out the best, is what I'm really doing, because I want to make sure they come out nice. And I want the right size. I want small ones. Sorry, guys. Just trying to make some decisions here. Let's try this gear. Let's see how that one comes out. I need 2 of them. So in about 4 minutes, I'll look back at the chat, you guys, and see what you guys are talking about. If you guys have any questions. Like I said, we'll work till 4:30 today, because this, let's demold this. See, this one comes, yeah, see, this one's not coming out. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Well, here's a learning lesson. So let me show you. Because this is a lot smaller and a little intricate, sometimes when they're really small, the design, it doesn't really want to come out with the clay. And that's not the problem I'm having. I'm going to show it to you as soon as I get this clay out of here with this pokey tool. All right, see that right there? Now, if that was resin or plaster of Paris, it'd come right out. But because of the clay, it just isn't going to work. So that one's not going to work. Let me try this one. Sometimes when they're that small, it just doesn't want to work. So I'm going to try another small one, but we'll see how it comes out. You think you don't like when things don't work out, but then it's a good way to learn a lesson, though, or to show people, okay, this is what happens with this. So see if this one will come out. Okay, we got it. Oh my God, that was hard. It wasn't easy. Look how small that one is, that gear. Okay, so that one did come, it came out. I'm going to put that gear right here. Let's do another gear. So you can do smaller pieces, but if it's too intricate with the clay, sometimes it just doesn't want to come out. So okay. This gear came out good. That gear could be a little more perfect, but the fact that it's a little bit wonky a little bit, it's fine, because our whole piece, we want it to look like it came out of the ground anyway, right? So we're good. We're good to go. And for those who've just come in and you're like, that looks like a hot mess. Well, it won't. Let me show you. This is a wine bottle. Okay. That's a this right here, which is really cool looking. That is a drawer pull. That's what I use on the top. So this is a wine bottle. And everything we've done, this is what we're going for. Okay. Something like this. All right. So right now, I know it looks messy, but when this dries and we do the painting part, that's when this whole thing starts coming alive. And we're going to do the painting part next week. Okay, so here, remember I said I wanted to use this mold. Okay, I think I'm going to use this dragonfly right here and put that here. Is that going to work? I think so. You know, let's just try it. We'll find out if it works. If it doesn't work, it's only clay. And we can just take the clay and put it back in. Let me get my... There we go. Do a little bit of cleanup here. There we go. Okay, so take a little bit of that cornstarch again. I'm going to put it in here, in the dragonfly. Is this a dragonfly? Oh, this isn't a dragonfly. This is another butterfly. I think it's a butterfly. Yeah. Dragonfly's up here. Oh, get some more clay. Kind of get it warmed up a little bit. And I like to just use little pieces of this. I can just do it in little pieces. I might need some water. After I fill this mold, I'm going to get out my art journal and show you how I did a cover on my art journal. And I'm going to do the same type of cover on the art journal I'm working on now once I'm done with it. Sorry, I'm getting quiet on you guys. Just focusing for a second. Getting this clay in here well. Make sure everything is good. So when we demold, we're all good. All right. I'm going to show you my art journal. Okay, so here's my art journal. And this is the cover on my art journal. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And this is the same thing we're doing right now. Put on this art journal. Let me see if I have that too. I think I have another. Yeah. Here's the other art journal that I did. Now, these were all done with either plaster or resin, and mostly plaster of Paris. And that's on my art journal. Cool, huh? So you can see you can do this on so many things. All right, let's demold this and see how this is going to come out. Yes, that came out nice. Look. Now, the wing came off, look, but it's okay. We can just put it together when we put it on here. So no major. I think this is going to work. We're going to find out. I like that saying. They messed around and found out. All right. Let's get the wing matched up. There we go. Okay, the whole butt can rest there. I'll just have to go together. Okay, this is looking cool. Really cool. It's exactly how I wanted it to look. I didn't know if it was going to look good or not. But yeah, that does look good. All right. I think we're going to almost be done. Can I do anything else to this? You know, that's always my question. What else can I do? What else can I do? I'm looking to see. Let me look at my mold pieces real quick, and then I'll check chat, you guys. I just want to look at my molded pieces here and see what else, if I want to do anything else. I think I pretty much like the way it looks, I think. You know, let's put some gears. I think I feel like some gears need to go like right there. Some small, those same smaller gears that we just did. So let's do those gears again. Oh, maybe not gears, maybe little skulls. Yeah, little skulls. Some people are like, oh my God, did she just say little skulls? Yeah, like those. See that right there? We'll do those. So let's do 2 little skulls. She started out with like the bat wings. You can't even tell they're bat wings anymore. But that's fine. Like I said, it's like collage, but you're using these molded pieces. Or if you want, like I said, you don't have to even use molded pieces. You can use broken pieces of jewelry. You can use little wooden pieces that you get at Dollar Tree. You get a pack of like wooden pieces there. You can use Christmas decorations. You can do. You can also like go into the especially right now they're clearancing at Hobby Lobby the candy section, and they have lots of molds over there. You can get some of those molds. They're like $1. They're like 50 cents. So, and they're not even expensive anyway. They're like $1.99. You can use those molds. You can use any molds. Oh, I did it. Darn it. It's it's either too intricate, which I don't think it is. I didn't put any what do you call it? This stuff, cornstarch. Thank God for the pokey tool. All right, let me put some cornstarch in here. I think that's why that didn't work out. We're going to find out. We're going to mess around and find out. All right, let's find out if this is going to work and pop out of here good. Nope, it just doesn't want to pop out of this one. Huh. All right. Sometimes it depends, like I said, if things are on the smaller side or too intricate, sometimes you can't get it to work. So that one's not going to work. All right, let's try. I have another skull that I want to use. So let's try this. We'll try this smaller skull here. I'm not smaller, one that's not as intricate. Right here. This will work. This hopefully will work. Now, when you use the plaster of Paris or use the resin, they all come out, even if it's real intricate or if it's really small. The clay just is a little bit different. Yep, this one worked. So this is, oh, there it is. I'll show it to you. See, that's a little skull head. See it? So that needs to go like right, like that. Yeah. Or like this. No, like that. Now, what we're going to do once this dries, we're going to paint this whole jar either with white gesso or black gesso. And we're going to use black gesso. So this whole thing will be painted black. Okay. So that'll get us to everything looking uniformed. And also so everything's a paintable surface. Then we're going to go in with our paints. And I'll show you the paints here in a second. You can just use plain old acrylic paints. You can use the FINNIBAIR paints. Now, I have FINNIBAIR paints, so I'm going to use FINNIBAIR paints. But you can just use acrylic paint. And FINNIBAIR herself, that's what she used at first. She used acrylic paints until she's got her own paints and her own waxes and all kinds of stuff she uses. So, and when I very first started doing this type of artwork, like, I don't know, 12 years ago, well, she wasn't even sponsored. She didn't have all these products. I started like her. I used all kinds of broken jewelry bits and Christmas decorations and wooden pieces, and I used acrylic paint to paint everything. So when this all dries next week, or even before next week, I'll have this done. I will paint this whole thing with this is white gesso, but I'm going to paint it with black gesso. Okay. When I'm going to use darker, deeper colors, richer colors, and I want it to look really grungy, I use the black gesso. When I'm using lighter colors, more vintage, then I'll do white gesso. So that kind of decides which color gesso I paint the whole thing with. And that gives us a nice black surface to then paint over. Okay. Where's that skull? Okay. That other skull came out perfect too. There it is. And I'm putting these skulls on sideways, but that's how they fit the best. So there we go. And I think we're going to be done. That looks really cool. You know what could look really cool on the sides here to flank the sides are these bones. See these bones right here? That would look really cool on the sides to flank it. Let me see if I can't put the bones there. Or even more than that. Oh, I think this might look better. See the bat wings? Let's do those. I think bat wings will look really cool on both sides of this. So let's do bat wings. Let's do bat wings. So we're going to do these bat wings, and then we're going to be done with this part for today. We'll let all this dry. Like I said, then I will take the black gesso. I will paint this all with black gesso after it dries, and it'll be ready next week for us to use paint. Okay. So, let me make these bat wings, apply the bat wings, and then we'll do the giveaway, and I'll answer any questions anybody has to say. So we're at the end here. So don't fret, we're at the end. And Nana Michelle, she said, I think it was last week or the week before, she'd said that she was going to head over to Kelly Creates. And I'm so sorry, I forgot she does come on after me, or really close to when I come on. So when we're done, let's do a raid over to Kelly Creates, or Kelly Crochets. I think that's what it is. Nana Michelle, let us know what it is. And Dark Sky, you probably know. Kelly Creates Crochet. I think that's what it is. I like to raid whoever is after me. Also, I just didn't realize that I forgot that she'd done Sundays. It's hard to keep up with everything that goes on in the YouTube streets. I just saw her say, she had mentioned that she's going over to Kelly Creates Crochet. And I was like, oh man, I should have announced that. As YouTube creators, we're trying to do our best. There's always so much going on. All you can do is do your best. So I made a little note to myself to make sure I say that. Okay, so now we have these in the mold, the wings. And let's demold. Oh, yes. The wings came out nice. Yay. See? See, that's another good technique. What I'm doing right now, this is all texture right here. So when this dries, it's going to create a whole bunch of good texture. So this could be something else you could do. You could throw this all over too, this molding paste, and let it dry. And that'll create some really nice texture. Oh yeah, I like this. Look how cool that looks on this side. Put those wings on the side. And like I said, it's going to be hard for you to really visualize this until we get it painted up. And then until we get it painted up, there we go. Until it dries, I put the black gesso on, and then we start painting. And then it all starts coming together. It's a little bit hard too. I can see it because I've done this so many times. So But that's why I showed you guys the ones I've already done, so you know what to expect. So you don't think, oh God, she's making a mess. That's going to look horrible. You know how they say it's going to look ugly until it gets better? That's how this is. It's got to go through its ugly phase to get better. It's that saying, it's going to get worse before it gets better. That's how it is. Okay, we put our other bat wing on the other side there. Now get that nicely attached. Okay, there we go. So this is going to look really, really cool once this all dries and get this painted all black. So we're going to paint this all black, the jar all black. So there we go. And then we need to do something on this lid. Oh, you know what would look cool on the lid? A big old gear. Wouldn't that look cool on the lid? And I think that this would fit the lid perfectly, this one here. Let's try it. Oh, I'm going over today. It's okay. Hopefully you guys are okay with me going quite a bit over. We'll see if we can get the clay out of this. We should be able to. Let's see. So if you can stick around for another 10 minutes, we're going to have the giveaway. Yeah, you know what? This isn't going to work good in the in this. So what we'll do is I will think about what I'm going to do on the lid, and I'll do this off camera, and it'll be done before next week. I'm not sure exactly what I want to put on there. I may, even because this is a flat here, I may just go ahead. I will. What I'll do is I will make up some plaster of Paris and pour that in here, and that'll be our top, okay? But I'll do that off camera. Because the clay isn't going to work in that piece. And since we're going to work on a flat surface, we'll be perfect that way. Okay, so let me go to the chat here and see what you guys are saying. And I haven't been to the chat for a good, probably, I don't know how long. So I got some making up to do to you guys looking at the chat here. All right. Let me sit my behind down and wipe my hands off and read the chat here. See what you guys are saying. Okay. My iPad's about to go out, so if it goes out before this is over, I'll have to stop and go get my husband's iPad so we can do the giveaway. Okay. C-Rose says no fairies were hurt during this live. Adrian says I'm weird. I want real wings. Girl, so do I. I'd love to fly. Oh, good. Cindy says she's much better now. I think she just needed to eat. That was her thing. She only had coffee. She hadn't eaten anything. So I'm sure that's what made her lightheaded. That's what it sounds like. Okay. Let me see. Adrian says, looking really cool. I love the wings. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's Kelly's Adventure. Thank you, Sunita. Kelly. Okay, Dark Sky dropped her channel. Kelly's Crochet Adventure. So let's do a fairy ray over to her when we're done here. Jerry says, beautiful. Thank you. C-Rose says, awesome work, Angie. I love it. Thank you. Dark Sky said, looking awesome, Angie. Thank you. Sunita says, this chopped salad's hitting the spot. Good, good, sweetie. I'm so glad. That's all that was. Lulu's Treasure says she's back now. She feels better too now that she ate. It's amazing how eating can make you feel better. Oh, I'm in the box again. All right, let me switch over. I hate that. Just a second. All right. I switched over, so hopefully I'm not in the box anymore. Hey, Kimberly S., welcome in. Okay. Thank you, Elizabeth. She says, great work. Thank you. Thank you. Jerry says, awesome work, Miss Angie. Thank you, sweetie. And welcome in, Jerry. If I haven't welcomed you in yet, honey. Renee Wright, if I haven't welcomed you in, welcome in. Really great work. Thank you. Unique Amazing Stripes, have I welcomed you in yet? If not, welcome in, welcome in. Harmony's Chris says, wow, that's great. Thank you, thank you. Jerry says she loves that cover. Thank you, sweetie. Adrian said, she's in the zone. I do get in the zone where I just don't want to, I can't stop. Okay. Elizabeth says, Angie, it's getting there. Yep. Okay, I hope you find something that helps you. Okay. Okay. Everyone's talking to everybody. Okay, everyone is talking to everybody. Oh, Kimberly S., I'm sorry you have a migraine. I see a lot of people are telling you a lot of different things you can do for it. Sunita goes, you forgot the powder. I know. Granny D says, Angie be molding. Okay. All right. So, okay. So what I want to show you is for next week, what we're going to be using. So we will, next week I'll have this all gessoed. I'll have that gear molded on the top. I will have this all painted black. So this will all be one color, black gesso. Okay. Then we're going to use, you can use acrylic paints. Any of the stuff I'm showing you can do with acrylic paint too, but I bought these. These are called antique waxes. I love them. So we're going to use this ash gray, sepia, okay, which is like a rust color. We're going to use this peacock blue, which is like a turquoise color. Okay. Let me get up really close so you can see these. These are about $5 or $6 on the Prima site, prima.com, or on scrapbook.com. And then you can check Facebook. Oh my God, you can check eBay or Amazon also. And they're called metallic wax by FINNIBAIR. Some are metallic and some are a flat. Okay. And the last one we're also going to use is stained wood. It's a dark brown. Okay. And this one's a matte. So I'm kind of mixing it up with mattes and with metallics. Okay. So FINNIBAIR waxes is what I'm using. Okay. You can do the same thing with acrylic paint. So don't be scared if you don't have these. Also, we may throw some of this on there. Let me show you. Let me show you. And then we'll do the giveaway here in just a second. She also has these. These are paints, and they're really cool. Okay, and they're called Jeweled Effect Paste, Crushed Amber. That's what this one is. Look how beautiful that is. When you use jars like this, because they're so open, before you close them, spray a little water in the top, and that'll help you from drying out. This one is another jeweled effect paste. These are all jeweled effect paste, okay? That's what this one looks like. And look at that blue. Isn't that gorgeous? This one is gold, golden dust, jeweled effect paste. This one is called rose quartz. It's really pretty. This one is called Sparkling Onyx Effect Paste. So what I usually do is I use the waxes first to get all my color on there, and then I'll do like a little detailing effect with these pastes. Or you can use the paste too, and you can use these jeweled effects paste instead of using the waxes. Either one. This is called a Sparkling Onyx, so it's black. But all these have a lot of sparkle in them. And this one is diamond rings. This is a silver. Okay, so that's these. Now, you do not, like I said, you do not have to have these. You can use acrylic paint. But I did want to show you so you know where we're going next week. Okay, this whole thing has to dry. So let me put this over to the side so we can do the giveaway. Go put this over here somewhere so it can dry. Nothing will mess with it. So we can do the giveaway. Let me just do a quick cleanup so we don't have all this goo everywhere. And my iPad just went out. So just a second. I'll have to go get my husband's iPad here in just a minute. So everyone talk amongst yourselves for a second. Let me just get a little cleanup done so then we can, because if I don't have this cleaned up, whatever I'm giving away is going to get wrecked. And we don't want everything wrecked. Get a paper towel. Get the big guns out to get this cleaned up. Lord only knows what happened with that. Okay. If the camera's crooked, I'll fix it in a second. Okay. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Just cleaned up all that mess so quick and easy. Amazing. Because that was kind of a big mess. That was a nice gooey mess too. All right. So that's all dried off. That's all cleaned off. Let me do a drying. Okay, you guys, because I got to go get my iPad. I'm going to have you guys write the word art in. Not yet, but when I say to do it, do it. But I'm not going to write the word art in myself. Well, maybe I will if I can do it on my phone. But let me show you first really quick what you guys are going to win today. So this is the giveaway for today. These are gel pens, Master's Touch. See, I told you guys that clearance at Hobby Lobby, regularly $10, got it for $2.49. These gel pens are beautiful. They're pastel inks. Really nice. So there's those, and then there's more on the back. Look how cool. Oh, and anybody who's won stuff from me up until today, I just got your stuff out yesterday. So, and then this is an ink pad, and this is again from the clearance. Now you get 4 in a pack, but I decided to take them out and give them with other things. But you get 4 in a pack, you guys, for $2.49 for an ink pad. But when do you ever see a white ink pad? How cool, huh? So this white ink pad today and the gel pen. Okay, so let me see if I can write the word art in here on my phone. I've never done this on my phone. Okay, I can't do it on my phone. But anyway, I'm going to go and get my other iPad. But while I'm getting my other iPad, you guys need to write the word art in, okay? So go ahead and write the word art while I go grab my other iPad. Write the word art, go. I'll be right back. Oh, my iPad went out. Love you. So I'm almost done. Okay, hopefully you guys started writing the word art in. Yeah, you guys are doing it. Cool. All right, I got my other iPad out, you guys. So just a second, let me get to you guys. Turn that sound off. There I am. Oh, good. You guys all started writing the word art in. Perfect. All right, while you guys are writing the word art, let me just look at the chat really quick. Carolyn says, ooh, I want those gel pens. Thank you, Dark Sky, for starting that word art out. Thank you so much. Don says, awesome savings. Yeah, you guys, like I'm saying, this is the time if you can do it, if you can. Okay, I know everybody can't be doing that right now, but if you can, this is the time to get to Hobby Lobby and stock up on these clearances. And then it just makes it so much cheaper and easier to create because you're getting it at such a good price. And it makes you more creative when you can get it at a better price because you'll take more chances, you know? And it just makes it more affordable to art or to craft or do any of this stuff. Okay, Lulu's Treasure says, yeah, I have wanted to save more and more glass jars as I opposed to throwing them all away all the time. I love the ideas as to what actually to do with them. This is a wonderful project idea. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. Kimberly S says, Lulu, right, I save glass jars too, reuse, so this is a nice idea. Girl, I am a glass jar collector. I can't throw a bottle away. I can't throw any glass jar or a bottle away. Okay. Lulu's Treasures, I really love those metallic waxes. They're very pretty. Okay, Kimberly S. I love watching your art. You give me hope to do one day to create something. Oh, you will for sure, sweetie. For sure. Yes, Kimberly, I'm glad you're feeling better. What was wrong? Okay. All right, so everybody wrote the word art. Does anybody know how many people? Can someone count for me and tell me how many people we have in the giveaway? I got my Alexa on, so somebody, I guess someone's probably counting right now. If not, I can count. Why is my thing not moving? All right, maybe I need to refresh. Let me refresh because my thing isn't moving. All right, let's refresh. Yep, that's what I need to do. Okay. Okay, 21. Oh, okay. Dark Sky, it does count because you're in the giveaway. Okay, so we'll go with 23. And Dark Sky, we're counting you in the giveaway, whether you like it or not. You deserve it, Dark Sky. You work hard. You work hard for the money. I'm so crazy. You work hard, girl. You deserve to be in this giveaway. Hey, Delphine's Handcrafted, welcome in. Okay, so we're going to go with 23 people. Okay. All right, Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 23.
Here's a number between 1 and 23. It's 20.
Okay, so 20. So let me count, you guys. Oh, here's a few rules. Well, let me write 20 down really quick because I'll forget. I'll forget in a second. 20. Okay, here's the deal. If it's whatever's on my screen, you guys, because my screen is different than your screen. So whoever is the 20th person on my screen is the winner. Also, if you're an international winner, you can choose two prints from my Etsy shop, and you can do a free download of it, and I'll show you how to print them off onto photo paper so they look really nice. Okay, so because and I'll give you access to being able to print off 2 of my pieces of artwork, like art journal size, so they'll be like prints. I'm so sorry, international. If the cost wasn't so bad, I would do it. But just shipping in the United States is ridiculous at this point. Okay, so oh, now I'm seeing 24. Okay, I'll ask Alexa one more time, okay? Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 24.
Here's a number between 1 and 24. It's 10.
All right, so now we got the number 10. Okay, so we're going to go with the 10th person. Okay, so we'll go with the number 10. All right, so here we go. You guys talk amongst yourselves, and I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I think I got the winner, but let me count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Angela Wright, you're the winner. Woohoo! Okay, Angela Wright, this is what I need. Well, wait, before I tell you what I need, let's celebrate Angela Wright the right way. Here we go. Congratulations, Angela Wright. Woohoo! Okay, so Angela, what you need to do is in the description here is my Etsy shop, and also you're going to see my Etsy shop right here too. I usually have it going across the bottom. There it is. You can copy that down right there, or you can do the clickable link that's in the description, or you'll see that my Etsy shop going across the bottom. Go to my Etsy shop, hit contacts in the right hand corner, leave me your real name, your YouTube name, and your address, okay? And you will get these 2 in the mail, okay? All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for showing up for me, showing up for each other. Thank you guys for dropping links, and for everybody joining everybody. Thank you so much to my moderators. Thank you, Dark Sky. Angela, Dark Sky just dropped a link to my Etsy shop. Thank you, Dark Sky. You're the bomb, girl. You're the bomb. And thank you to my moderators, all my moderators. You guys are the bomb. I could not do this without you. You guys, really quick announcements. If you came in a little later today, I do this every Sunday. It's called Angie's Art Party. It's every Sunday, 2:00 p.m. Pacific. I also go live on Wednesdays. That's called Angie's Knit and Crochet Night. That's 5:00 p.m. Pacific time. I go live on Friday. That's called Angie's Yarn Party, 11:00 a.m. every Friday, Pacific time. These are all Pacific time, so check your time, okay? I go live with the Yarny Fiber Sisters Saturday evening, 4:00 p.m. Pacific. I go live, and then again on Sunday, like I just said, every Sunday, 2:00 p.m. Pacific. And you guys, everybody's welcome to everything. I have people, knitters and crocheters, doing the mixed media thing. Now I have mixed media people knitting and crocheting. So you're welcome to any of my lives, and everybody welcomes you in, okay? All right, you guys, that is it. Love you guys so much. I'll see you guys on the YouTube streets. I'll talk to you guys soon.